Okay, so in this video, let's talk about running a giveaway inside of your Facebook group. You may be watching this and say, well, I don't have a Facebook group. That's okay. Here's the number one thing. When you do start your Facebook group, I definitely feel that's one of the best ways to indoctrinate people and to build a community. This is not a strategy that you would do right from the gate, right from the beginning. This is once you get to about 300, 400, 500 people, this strategy is probably going to be really good for you. Or if you have a group and it's not at those numbers and it's stagnant and you're trying to revitalize it, this is another good strategy for you guys as well. So the purpose on this one is once you build an audience in your Facebook group, you can continue the group's growth exponentially by running a giveaway for one member of that group for a free month of coaching or a free guide or whatever the high perceived value is for your members. So there's a few a few steps that you want to follow. Number one, you want to do a post and say you are doing a giveaway at the end of this week to one person who wants to win a free month of coaching. It doesn't have to be a month. It could be 2 weeks. The incentive can be whatever it is that you want, but it really should be a very high perceived value. Number two, tell them the way to enter is simply by inviting 5 people into the group. Now, there's some stipulations. You just don't want people to invite anybody, right? So moving to step number 3, but I want to make sure that it's not just 5 random people. Invite people who you truly feel that will get the value and are currently working towards duplication in their business, or insert whatever your result that you want, that you help people get. It may not be duplication in your business, but whatever result you help people get, that's where you want to put that right there. Okay. The next thing you want to do in this messaging is you want to tell them to DM you once they join the group, right? Let them know who they are. You should have those people telling you, send you a DM, a direct message, and tell you, hey, I invited these 5 people. Here's a quick thing about why I think these 5 people are awesome, right? And then this way you get to confirm, and that's how they will solidify their entry for this giveaway, right? And step number 5 here, for every 5 additional people that they add into the group, they get an additional entry. Right? So there's no limit on how many people that they can invite. Just make sure that they're not spamming the group, because we don't want a bunch of people. You guys don't want a bunch of people in the group that are like, why the heck am I in here? That's like the worst kind of group and kind of situation. So be really clear in your messaging when you post this inside of your Facebook group on what the rules are. I gave you some language to kind of, get yourself a jump start here. We are trying to get your loyal fans in your groups to share this and invite with them. It's just a way to incentivize the people who are super fans in your group that may or may not have purchased anything, or may not have joined your team or your downline or anything like that. Okay, so sorry about the call. Anyway, growing your group by leveraging other people. And here's what this part has to say. If you have your Facebook group set up properly, right, where you have your 3 questions to get into the group optimized, where you have your welcome post optimized, maybe there's a mini course that they can sign up for in the guides section, you're hosting weekly workshops, whatever it is. And if you're not familiar with that process in its entirety, stay tuned. We are putting together more training specifically on how to launch your first Facebook group to your first 1,000 people. But it's going to give an opportunity to see if people are interested. So send them a message right away, invite them to taking the next step and getting on a call, run through your messenger process to ask them questions and really discover what their goals are and where they're struggling at. This is a great opportunity as soon as those people are added to the group for you to right away make that connection point, right? You want to, every person that's added inside of the Facebook group, you want to also go ahead and send them a friend request immediately. As most of you guys know, if you're not friends with someone and you send them a message in Messenger, it's going to go in that weird requested area and they're probably not going to see it. So you want to try to give some touch points and get that new person into your Facebook friends list as soon as possible. They may not stay there forever. You may find out and discover that they're not really an ideal client. You can always go and delete them later, but initially you want to get that started. If you are not friends and you send a message, or I just said that, right? So that makes sense. And that's it for this training, guys. This is real simple. The same concepts to building, to doing a giveaway on your profile, more than likely they carry over for the most part in doing a free group. So hopefully this training helps you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.